All right, I'm gonna go off camera. You guys have 5 minutes.
All right, thank you. So, you guys, tell me a little bit about your roles in this series. First of all, can't wait for my niece to see it, and I want to hear all about what we get to see from you guys.
We're excited for your niece to see it as well. You get to come back to Seabrook and see all the characters that you know and love in their best form, in their most absurd form. And the beauty of this series is you kind of get to see the day to day of Seabrook, and we're not preoccupied with some very high stakes mission to accomplish. We are just, existing in the absurdity and chaos of Seabrook in a very creative, unique way. And we get to defy the laws of physics, and we get to bring magic, and we clone each other, and we go back in time, and there's like, it's so random. There's so many things to look forward to.
Nice. What about you, Meg? What do you have to say?
Yeah, no, I am really excited for people to see this. It's so much fun. So much chaos happens, and I think our characters are just very over the top and also very ourselves. Like I think as the season progresses, it progresses, it gets more and more like us in real life. So like Addison is very much like me, and like Zed becomes more Milo because the writers do a really, really good job of like writing to what works for us and like what sounds natural to us, writes more to the characters. And I think people are really gonna love it because it's just really funny. Yeah.
And in what ways do you relate to your characters? Or if you don't, which ways do you want to relate to them?
Oh, great question. I think that honestly, I relate, like Zed has changed a lot over the years, and I've related to him different ways in the franchise. Every movie, I feel like we're connected and similar in different ways. When it comes to this series, I think the absurdity and the randomness of Zed, Zed has this really great ability to be super selfish and only care about himself at the same time as not being a jerk to everybody. He's very oblivious and he's sort of in his own world. He obviously cares super deeply for Addison, and it's Addison first and then everything else. But I think that I'm Zed just gets to explore whatever he wants to. He wants to like do this crazy thing, he's gonna do it. Probably with judgment, but he doesn't care. And I think that I honestly could learn from Zed, to be a little bit to follow my own drum a little bit more. So Zed teaches me that lesson. Um, I think he could be a little bit more cautious, but other than that, like what is the zombies universe without the chaotic Zed? So hopefully he's always chaotic.
I love that. I love that.
I mean, throughout the years, I've learned so much from playing Addison. But I think in the animated series, I think we're definitely a lot alike. She is she's definitely a very anxious person and overthinks a lot and does like really crazy things. Her chaotic energy is very kind of unlike me in that way, but it's really fun to play. So maybe I need more of that in my life, more high energy, more of that. But I think she always reminds me to, you know, to be a better person because she just puts everyone else first and is just trying to make sure that she's doing her best for others. Like it's always so selfless. And so yeah, I think I learned that from her, even in her chaotic ways of doing that. It's a good reminder of how much she loves her friends, and what she would do for them. So yeah.
All right. They tell me we only have 1 minute left, but I want to know the difference between going from live action to animated. Tell me a little bit about that process.
For me, the biggest difference was there's no limits in recording in a studio. I think I was when we started, I was concerned with making sure that I recorded lines in a way that the animators could animate to, which was very simply. But then I realized that I'm actually doing them a huge disservice by not going super over the top, because all you get of Zed, of the original Zed in the franchise, is his voice, or in the series rather. You don't get, you know, Milo's face. You don't get Milo's bodies. You have these animators doing an amazing job bringing Zed to life in a new way. And the only way I can do it is through my voice. So I think it was learning how to like be controlled and be specific while also being 100% having super high energy and also taking care of your voice. But it's all a balance between the absurdity and the order. But I think that, yeah, I'm still learning the differences. I just want to get better and better, you know?
Yeah, I think the biggest difference is just having a lot more freedom in the booth to do what you want and, you know, do crazy big motions. And a lot of times we're like doing like sound effects, like we're like, or like stuff like that. And, you know, that's very unlike being on TV. Like I feel like having a camera in your face for zombies and stuff, like, you know, you would do things a lot more like toned down, even though zombies is very high energy, but you're still on camera, but in a booth, you're just like, you know, doing crazy things. So it's really fun. Yeah.
Nice. Well, I'm proud of you both. But congratulations, and I hope we get to talk again soon.
Thank you. Yes,
Thank you
definitely.
so much. I'm sure we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Likewise. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.